Hi, my name is Emerald Jones, and I'm a professor at Montgomery College. I teach Introduction to Sociology and Criminology. And one of the renewable assignments that I will be talking about that I decided to use for my class, my Introduction to Criminology and Sociology class was entitled Cultural Mapping. Cultural mapping first came about for me when I started to realize what was going on in society as far as the current pandemic that we are still facing. And I decided what way not to utilize technology and help students get comfortable with the virtual life that we are moving towards. So the renewable assignment is called cultural mapping, where students would pick a societal issue or um, a criminal issue, and they would describe it, talk about it. What do they think the reasons are behind what is going on? After they describe it and break it down, they will thus come up with three possible solutions of how to decrease or eliminate the societal issue or crime that has transpired. And once they finish doing all that, they will record themselves doing a 5 to 10 minute video talking about it like I am talking now. So that we could put this on all different platforms and all different regions and countries. And so other students and faculty were able to use this resource. After they completed that, they create the visual pamphlet, and the visual pamphlet is the visual part of seeing it all come together. And I believe that this assignment was good because it allowed students to utilize technology, but also utilize their creative skills as far as putting it all together. And with the visual pamphlet, they would look at different organizations. It could be organizations locally or organizations at Montgomery College, and then national organizations or institutions that could possibly help with their societal issue or crime that they're looking at. This renewable assignment was centered around the disciplines sociology, criminology, biology, and intercultural competencies. And I was really honored to be a part of something that can be used, that faculty can use for their disciplines to get students more comfortable with the technology and using it and talking and working on speech. And so now the student that I selected to describe the cultural mapping renewable assignment, she will talk. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Zeba Aftab, and I had the privilege of taking Introduction to Criminology this semester with Dr. Emerald Jones. For our final project this semester, Dr. Jones broke it down into three different components: our video, our works cited, and our visual template, which was the most important one of all. What we did for this project was we had to encompass all of the stuff that we learned throughout the course and entail it into choosing one specific crime or one specific sociological issue and discuss its impacts on society and bring in three possible solutions that we had to the problem. What I did for my project was I discussed capitalist prison labor, how it affects the recidivism rates amongst women of color, and what the necessary alternatives are. All in all, this final project was very intellectually challenging, and it was also very unique because it was very different from our traditional final essays that we have to write for other classes or our traditional exams that we have to take on Blackboard now in the virtual era. But this project it allowed for all of us to spread our wings and challenge ourselves. Not only did we have to go through and do proper research, but we had to visualize it in a way that was aesthetically pleasing and a learning experience for somebody who has no idea about what we're discussing. And what this project did was it allowed us to break down the components of what our sociological issue was and discuss it in a way that helped the viewers learn it in an easier and a fun, creative way. I really, really loved and appreciated this final project because it was very unique, it was very challenging, and it really allowed for us to learn more about our topic instead of just memorizing it mindlessly and just turning it in a form of an essay or through Blackboard exams. And that is one thing that can really heighten an individual student's learning experience. And that was what this final project did for me. And Dr. Jones was an amazing professor who did an amazing job at explaining all of the material that required for us to prepare and turn in the best final projects that we could. Thank you.